afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. We are going to go ahead and call our meeting to order. Today is Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. This is our regularly scheduled board meeting. It is 5:02 p.m. We'll call our meeting to order. Happy New Year, everyone. It's great to see you all. Thank you for being here. Dr. Stubblefield, board colleagues, and to all of our guests and staff that are present, both in person and virtual, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Before I continue, just a reminder, if you need language interpretation for today's meeting, we do have interpreters available. If you could just raise your hand or let one of our staff members know that you need an interpreter, we'll make sure to get that for you. Si usted necesita un intérprete para la reunión de hoy, por favor déjenos saber a un empleado, les podemos ayudar con interpretación en esta tarde. So again, good afternoon, welcome. Thank you for being here. As we do at every board meeting, we'll read our board norms and protocols. We agree to respect differences of opinions in making decisions for the district, to follow best practices in managing the superintendent and the management of the board itself, to stay on task when conducting business for the district, including while at board meetings, to never surprise the superintendent or each other when conducting official business of the district, to read these norms at the beginning of each board meeting and at board workshops as a reminder of how to conduct our meetings, and to continually self-check to determine if we're following our norms when conducting district business. Again, welcome, great to see you all. Happy New Year and great to have you here. As the start of the new year, we do have two newly elected board members with us this afternoon. So I'd invite Mr. Michael Abbott, the Wyandotte County Election Commissioner, up forward as he will swear in our newly elected members. So if you all want to go and meet Mr. Abbott up front, he will swear you in.
Faithfully and honestly perform the duties of my office as board member of the Unified School District number 500. Wyandotte County, State of Kansas. So help me God.
Congratulations to Ms. Pamela Penn Hicks and to Ms. Joycelyn Strickland Egan's. We're going to take a brief moment, a brief recess so that you all can sign your actual election papers. And if I know you've got a couple of family and friends here. If you'd like, just a few, just one or two. We'll take a brief recess if you want to take a couple of photos. And we'll reconvene in about 5 minutes so that you can take some quick pictures with family and friends. Thank you all so much for being here to support them. It means a lot to see you all here to support your board members as a community. We are here to work together to support our students and our staff and to make sure that we are making the best possible decisions for our scholars, and to have a support system like you all to support Ms. Penn Hicks, Ms. Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, and the rest of the board as we work together in this coming year to do what's best and what's right, keeping our scholars in focus. That's why we're here. So I'm really excited. We're really excited to have you both here. So we'll take a brief recess for 5 minutes so you can take a couple of photos. Thank you, Mr. Abbott, for joining us. And he's got a couple of things for you all to sign. So we'll reconvene at 5:11. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
That's all he had.
We're going to go ahead and reconvene and come back to order and continue with our meeting and agenda. Again, congratulations, Ms. Pamela Penn Hicks, Ms. Joycelyn Strickland Egan's. We are very excited to have you join our team.
Thank you.
And we are so excited, and it's great to see the support that's out here for the two of you and for our community. So thank you all for being here. Those of you that were in town and that traveled from afar to be here to support our two newly elected and board members and our full board. Thank you for traveling to be here. It's great to see you all. So appreciate the support for the district. All right, with that, Ms. Downing, would you please do a roll call?
Wanda Brownlee Page,
Wanda Brownlee Page, present.
Yolanda Clark,
Yolanda Clark, present.
Randy Lopez,
Randy Lopez, present.
Robert Mylan Jr.,
Robert Mylan Jr., present.
Pamela Penn Hicks,
Pamela Penn Hicks, present.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's,
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, present.
Dr. Valdina Nguyen.
Right. Is there a motion to approve today's regular agenda as presented?
So move.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions or discussion? Hearing none, Ms. Downing.
Wanda Brownlee Page,
Wanda Brownlee Page, yes.
Yolanda Clark,
Yolanda Clark, yes.
Randy Lopez,
Randy Lopez, yes.
Robert Mylan Jr.,
Robert Mylan Jr., yes.
Pamela Penn Hicks,
Pamela Penn Hicks, yes.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's,
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, yes.
All right, thank you. We're going to continue with our agenda. Next on our agenda board is item 3, the organization of the board. You'll see item A. Board, we have, because of some vacancies that we've been going through and being able to provide an opportunity for our newly elected board members to serve on committees, you have in front of you the committee assignments that will continue between now through our organizational meeting in July. Hopefully you had a chance to review those committee assignments to make sure you know which committee you are on. Is there a motion to approve the KCKPS board committee assignments?
So move.
Been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions or discussion?
I have a question. I know there were a couple of committees that the new people wanted to be on, and I didn't know if there was a chance for them to have a discussion or make a request that we change, because we want to give everybody an opportunity. So I didn't know if that was reflected in what was put out.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Brownlee Page. So I did have an opportunity to chat with both Ms. Pamela Penn Hicks and Joycelyn Strickland Egan's prior to them joining the board to see which committees they were interested in. After making some initial assignments, we did communicate again just to make some changes and adjustments based on their interests. Again, because of COMA laws, we can only have 3 board members, just to make sure our audience understands. So we did make some changes to the initial committee assignments, and I feel like everyone's pretty pleased with the committees. They both had opportunity to let me know which committees that they want to serve on, and I think worked out where there was some mutual interest to make sure that we spread it out. And then in July, we can always reassess and make some changes as necessary. But yes, to answer your question. Yes. Thank you. Any other questions or discussion? All right. Ms. Downing, would you please do the roll call?
Wanda Brownlee Page,
Wanda Brownlee Page, yes.
Yolanda Clark,
Yolanda Clark, yes.
Randy Lopez,
Randy Lopez, yes.
Robert Mylan Jr.,
Robert Mylan Jr., yes.
Pamela Penn Hicks,
Pamela Penn Hicks, yes.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, yes.
All right, we're excited to have you serve on the committees. You'll note who the committee chairs are. I believe some of those committees already have some scheduled meetings that they have on the calendar. If not, they will. Those chairs will communicate and schedule those meetings, and then you can attend those meetings. And then just for your note, to please make sure we also have a regular special board meeting every 3rd Friday of the month for our budget meeting. So hopefully that's on your calendar as well. And that's for the full board, not just a committee. So. All right, next on our agenda is with the vacancy of vice presidency, we will have to vote to elect a new board vice president. We will vote up to 2 times today if necessary for vice president. So Ms. Downing has handed everyone a slip. Please write down your name, and then on the line where it says vice president, write down who you would like to nominate for vice president or vote for vice president. And then Ms. Downing will count these or read these out loud. If someone has 4 votes, then that person becomes the vice president. If not, we will vote one more time to see if we have someone with 4 votes, and then that person will become vice president. If we don't have anyone with 4 votes after 2 elections, we will pause, as we have done in the past, and then move this item to the next board agenda. And Ms. Clark is online, and she will text Ms. Downing her vote so that her vote will also be read out loud.
I need to say who voted for who.
Yes, please read aloud the board member's name and who they voted for.
Okay. Wanda Page voted for Wanda Page. Yolanda Clark voted for Mr. Mylan. Mr. Mylan voted for Mr. Mylan. Pamela Penn Hicks voted for Ms. Page. Joycelyn Strickland Egan's voted for Ms. Page. Randy Lopez voted for Bob Mylan.
Okay, so no one earned the 4 votes, so we will vote one more time, see if anyone earns the 4 votes, and then we will, if not, we will move that to the next board meeting.
Okay. Randy Lopez voted for Mr. Mylan. Wanda Page voted for Wanda Page. Mr. Mylan voted for Mr. Mylan. Joycelyn Strickland Egan's voted for Wanda Page. Yolanda Clark voted for Mr. Mylan. And Pamela Penn Hicks voted for Wanda Brownlee Page.
All right. Thank you. With no one earning the sufficient votes to be elected as vice president, we will table, if the board is okay with this, we will table the vice president election until the next regularly scheduled board meeting, which I believe is January 27th. So we'll have that on the agenda for the 27th. We will move on with our agenda with item number 4, and I believe this first one I'll pass off to Dr. Stubblefield.
Yes, good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year. The first item under recognition and awards is to recognize our student who won the holiday card competition. So we will ask the student to come forward along with the art teacher, and we are recognizing 5th grader Emily Leahy. Did I say her last name right? So Emily's art, and we will hold it up so that everyone can see it, was selected as our holiday card. We send it to all of our partners and community members and our building principals, and she was selected amongst some tough competition. So congratulations, Emily. I'm sorry, it's Emma. I've been saying Emily. That's probably why she's like, who are you talking about? It is, her name is Emma. I apologize, Emma Leahy. So congratulations, Emma. Yeah. And her art teacher is here with her tonight. And if you want to say anything about Emma or art, you are more than welcome to have a moment.
Yes, she is. It's beautiful.
All right.
Congratulations, Emma. Thank you so much.
Sam.
Okay. Next, we'll ask Sam to please come forward as we recognize our next award recipients. Mr. Sam Simmons will come forward to do the honors.
Congratulations, Emma. Let's see. Okay. Good evening, Board President Lopez, board members, Vice President Dr. Stubblefield. It is my pleasure to bring back this amazing group of scholar athletes to be recognized. Earlier this fall, we were able to recognize a lot of these young ladies, our Lady Sabres varsity soccer team. They were previously acknowledged for being voted and honored on various state-level all-state teams, but now we are here to recognize them for a team award that they were acknowledged and won back in October. The United Soccer Coaches Team Pinnacle Award. 63 high school teams and 14 programs from across the entire U.S. were named as recipients of the United Soccer Coaches Team Pinnacle Award for the 24-25 academic school year. In its 7th year, the Team Pinnacle Award honors teams that have achieved a high level of fair play, educational excellence, and success on the field. To be considered for this award, teams must have received either platinum, gold, silver, or bronze version of the High School Team Ethics and Sportsmanship Award, achieve recognition in the classroom as a recipient of the High School Team Academic Award, and win at least 75% of their games in which these young ladies, in the regular season, in which these young ladies went undefeated last year in the regular. And I was told by one of the scholars that we're going to go with their team GPA was nothing less than a 4.0. These young scholars exemplify the true essence of what it means to be scholar athletes by achieving academic excellence in the classroom, high level of competitive performance on the field, and demonstrating exceptional character and sportsmanship in the way they approach the game in all phases of life. That is a direct reflection of their head coach, Coach Megan Schmidt, who is here with us today.
All right.
And her coaching staff, and their just persistent and constant development and pouring into these young ladies. I know I can speak for us all that we are extremely proud of these young ladies for their effort and what they have accomplished so far, and look forward to all their accomplishments they will have this year and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, your 24-25 Team Pinnacle Award recipients, the Sumner Academy Ladies Varsity Soccer Team.
Go Sabres.
So cute.
I tried to get one of the young ladies to present for me today, and they all refused, by the way. So, all right.
They like to play, not talk.
Congratulations, team.
Congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Simmons. Congratulations to the Lady Sabres, to our scholar athletes. Great job. And to your coaching staff, amazing job. Next on our agenda, we'll invite Dr. Jones as we celebrate our Administrator of the Month.
Good evening, President Lopez, and good evening, Board of Education members and Dr. Stubblefield. I am very pleased and honored to be able to acknowledge the Administrators of the Month. And we will start with our very first Administrator of the Month. Our District Leader of the Month is Dr. Danira Fernandez Flores.
All right.
Come on down. Dr. Fernandez Flores exemplifies the highest standards of professionalism, kindness, and commitment to our shared goals. We witnessed a demonstration of unwavering focus on advancing district initiatives while maintaining a supportive and positive approach. Her consistent willingness to assist others by offering guidance, sharing expertise, or stepping in to help resolve challenges before they become obstacles sets a strong example. The calm, steady presence fosters trust, collaboration, and a strong sense of teamwork among colleagues. A growth-minded leader with active focus on seeking solutions, encouraging innovation, and supporting others in reaching their full potential is evident. The ability to balance high expectations with genuine care creates an environment where people feel valued, motivated, and empowered to do their best work. Through these efforts, Dr. Fernandez-Flores continues to quietly elevate the district and deserves this recognition. Congratulations. The Elementary Administrator of the Month, Dr. Heather Calvert. Dr. Calvert is the principal of Grant Elementary as nominated by the community members and KCKPS district employees. During a recent FA Day, Family Advocacy Day, Dr. Calvert stood at the front door greeting every student, parent, sibling, and community member by name, knowing not just their names, but their stories. Her genuine rapport was inspiring and reflected in her staff, whose unity and pride were clearly visible. As one staff member shared, she does this every year, quote unquote. This same intentional leadership extends beyond school events. During the holidays, when sponsor commitments fell through, Dr. Calvert immediately stepped in to ensure that no family went without support. Her leadership is present, proactive, and deeply rooted in advocacy for the community. Leadership isn't a position, it's an action, and Dr. Calvert exemplifies it daily. Thank you, Dr. Calvert. And I want to make sure that I note, because I did not say it, but Dr. Fernandez-Flores is the Executive Director of Diploma Plus College and Careers Instructional Programs, and she was nominated by KCKPS district employees. So I wanted to make sure we didn't pass that by. The Middle School Administrator of the Month, Dr. Yolanda Thompson. Dr. Thompson is the interim principal of Central Middle School, as nominated once again by the district employees. Dr. Yolanda Thompson graciously returned to serve our KCKPS community, and we are deeply grateful. Her continued commitment to education speaks volumes about the time, effort, and heart she pours into inspiring, encouraging, engaging, and empowering students to continue their learning journeys. She greets students daily with high expectations and meaningful challenges, supporting them as they work toward achieving their goals. Dr. Yolanda Thompson routinely stays late to collaborate with parents and members of the community, demonstrating her dedication. She is tasked and data-driven, compassionate in her leadership, and clear about expectations. Once again, Dr. Yolanda Thompson, Middle School Administrator of the Month. Last but certainly not least, Tyler Cisco. Ms. Cisco is the Assistant Principal of Washington High School. Yes, she is. You better believe it. She has taken on an incredible amount of responsibility. Yes, yet she consistently makes time to check in with people throughout the building, whether she works directly with them or not. Tyler is kind, thoughtful, and intentional. She prioritizes checking in with staff to ensure that they feel supported and have what they need. Her consistency fosters stability for both staff and students, strengthens our school community, and creates an environment where meaningful teaching and learning can thrive. Because of her ongoing efforts and genuine engagement, our building and the education provided within are better. I present to you Assistant Principal Tyler Cisco.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Jones, and congratulations to all of our administrators of the month. They really help create culture in buildings and really help shift the culture and the work that's happening. So thank you for your dedication, commitment, and your hard work. Next on our agenda, we will recognize our board, our school board. Board, this was the first time this year you'll get thanked, and probably the only time in the school year that you'll get thanked. I'm totally kidding. It's a joke, maybe. So I will pass it along to Dr. Stubblefield.
Okay, we have two things to share. First, I want to publicly say to everybody, it is National Board Appreciation Month, and while this is the time that we take to formally recognize them, we do appreciate all the work that they do year-round and their volunteer and their commitment to our students in this community. We do have a proclamation from the governor, and it says, to the people of Kansas, greetings, whereas the mission of the public schools is to meet the diverse educational needs of all children and prepare them for future success, and whereas the Kansas Constitution entrusts locally elected boards, school boards with the maintenance, development, and operations of Kansas public school systems, and whereas local school board members are accountable to their communities for accomplishing the mission of public education in Kansas, and whereas Kansas public school board members advocate for their communities, the children, and our public school, and whereas the members of Kansas public school boards of education are committed to providing an excellent education for every child in each community, and whereas locally elected school board members devote countless hours to the governance of our public education system and success of our Kansas children, now therefore I, Laura Kelly, Governor of the State of Kansas, do hereby proclaim January 2026 as School Board Recognition Month in the state of Kansas, and I urge all citizens to join in this observation. So that's from the governor, and thank you. We do also want to we started this about a year ago, of reminding our current board members and our newly elected board members of the decisions that you made and the impact that it has on our students. So because of you, we were able to accomplish a lot. Beginning with this year, we had the highest graduation for KCKPS since the state of Kansas started keeping records. Our graduation rate for the class of 25 was at 81%. Also, last year, our current scholarship total as of today was $326 million for the class of 2025, and it includes nearly $400,000 class of 26. Oh, that is this year. Already.
Updated to today.
It's updated to today. So we're on track to exceed what we did last year. So nearly $400,000 in music scholarships and over $100,000 in scholarships from our Foundation of Excellence. Our Diploma Plus graduation rate is at 84%. This means that our students are leaving with 84% of our students are leaving with a Diploma Plus. Other things that will help them boost their paths to successful choices that they make after high school. Wyandotte High School's culinary program caters district events. Alfred Fairfax Academy did a client-connected project with Attend to Achieve, and Wyandotte's construction program built a Polar Express holiday experience for our children. K-State brought a digital summit to our students. Slagle students took first place at the KC Biz Fest. Wyandotte Construction Academy recognized at Kansas State, the capital, and an all-girl culinary group from Wyandotte competed at the state chef competition. 5 students traveled to Guatemala to help build a school the Attend to Achieve program is making headway on attendance. Attendance gained, our average daily attendance hit 90.3%, and I also have in my, an update on the chronic absenteeism. First semester chronic absenteeism, we have, was at 25%. That's almost a 10% decrease in chronic absenteeism. We launched a strategic plan process, and we're in the midst of that. We have an amazing staff, and their work has been noticed by others. We have several staff who are honored by the Latinx Education Collaborative. Slago's DeWanda Don was selected as the Blue KC Coaches with Character and throughout the first pitch at the Royals game. Some meaningful student experiences in Topeka. Argentine students worked as pages for a day. Frank Washington students gave testimony in favor of Ruby Bridges to Walk to School Day. And we have lots of other meaningful connections, but we did want to just take a few moments to recognize that, and all of, there are additional ones that are in the document attached to the board agenda, but we just wanted to take some moment to reflect on the decisions you made, allow these things to happen, and we just want to encourage you to continue to make student-centered decisions, and we appreciate all that you do every day for the district, so thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Stubblefield, and thank you, Board. As Dr. Stubblefield mentioned, countless hours I know that you all put into this, and so thank you for your commitment, your dedication, for the work that you do for our scholars every single day, being student-centered, student-focused, doing the best for our scholars, our families, and our staff. So thank you. I know we have a ways to go. There's still much more work to do that we're doing every single day. And we often hear a lot of the negatives in our community about our district. And yes, we do have challenges. And yes, we do have a ways to go. But I also want to make sure that we continue to spread that positive narrative that there are great things happening in KCKPS. There are great things happening that our staff are doing out in the community, in their buildings. We get to see that when we're in our buildings, when we're here at board meetings. And so, Dr. Stubblefield, I would just ask if you could make sure that that document that you shared, the PowerPoint, is available to all the board members and is available in some form, in some capacity on our website so that and social media, so that we can share the positive things that are happening and share a positive narrative to push back on some of the negative that we continue to hear. So thank you for sharing that. We appreciate the hard work that our board members do and that you will continue to do over the years. So thank you. Continuing with our agenda, next on our agenda is item 5. Community comment. As a reminder, everyone is welcome to give comment. Please sign up with our clerk no later than noon on the Monday before a board meeting, and we will add you to the list, and then you will have 3 minutes. Please state your name. You will have 3 minutes. I'll let you know when you have about 30 seconds left in your time, and then make sure we have your contact information so that we can reach back out for any follow-up. Again, a reminder of the policy. Please make sure that your comments are directed to the board. It's a one-way communication. We don't go back and forth in these comments. And please restrain from making any direct comments about staff and especially students and families. So I believe we had 2 community comment who had signed up. First would be Ms. Lynch. Is Ms. Louise Lynch present? Not seeing her. Next, Miss Sarah Lynch. Is Miss Sarah Lynch present? Okay. Miss Downing, were there any other comments signed up for today?
No.
Okay, thank you. All right, we'll continue with our agenda. Next on our agenda is item 6, our consent agenda. Board, is there a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda?
So move.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions or discussion? Hearing and seeing none. Miss Downing.
Wanda Brownlee Page.
Wanda Brownlee Page, yes.
Yolanda Clark.
Yolanda Clark, yes.
Randy Lopez.
Randy, yes.
Robert Milan Jr.
Robert Milan Jr., yes.
Pamela Penn Hicks.
Pamela Penn Hicks, yes.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, yes.
Thank you, Board. Next on our agenda is item 7, board updates and approvals. Board, these items have come to us at least once before and are up for potential action if it is the will of the board. So we'll start with item A, On our agenda, it's recommended that the Kansas City, Kansas Board of Education approve the purchase RFID gates for the public library system under SHI Government Solutions TIPS State Contract 230105 in the amount of $71,587.31 in accordance with Board Policy DJED, submitted by Ms. Pellegrino, Executive Director of Libraries, and recommended by Dr. Stubblefield.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions or discussion on this item? Seeing and hearing none. Ms. Downing.
Wanda Brownlee Page,
Wanda Brownlee Page, yes.
Yolanda Clark,
Yolanda Clark, yes.
Randy Lopez,
Randy Lopez, yes.
Robert Milan Jr.,
Robert Milan Jr., yes.
Pamela Penn Hicks,
Pamela Penn Hicks, yes.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's,
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, yes.
Thank you, Board. The right one here. Board, it's recommended, next agenda item, it's recommended the Board of Education accept the low bids for labor totaling $1,851,792 from 3 contractors as submitted by Mr. Carell, Dr. Pegram, and is recommended by Dr. Stubblefield.
So move.
A second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions or discussion? Hearing and seeing none. Ms. Downing.
Wanda Brownlee Page,
Wanda Brownlee Page, yes.
Yolanda Clark,
Yolanda Clark, yes.
Robert Milan Jr.,
Robert Milan Jr., yes.
Randy Lopez,
Randy, yes.
Pamela Penn Hicks,
Pamela Penn Hicks, yes.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, yes.
Thank you, Board. This next item, Board, this is an exciting one. It's recommended the Kansas City, Kansas Board of Education accept the U.S. Soccer Foundation grant, yay for grants, award in the amount of $125,000 for the installation of a soccer mini pitch at Carruthers Elementary School. What a great opportunity. Is there a motion to do so?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Questions or discussion?
I have a question, Mr. President.
Mr. Mylan, then Ms. Brownlee
When did we
Page.
decide, and when was the predicted start date of that and the completion date? And I think it's well for our community and the city as a whole and the district for Carruthers, that area. That'll just enhance a lot of things quite a bit. So when is that predicted date to start?
I see Mr. Clements coming to the podium. Good evening, Mr. Clements. Great questions. Mr. Mylan.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I don't actually have a firm date for you. I know we're going to probably talk to the representative from the U.S. Soccer Foundation tomorrow if this passes, and we'll get some better ideas of completion date. I know they wanted to have this complete for this summer when there's FIFA here in the area, so I would think here pretty quick.
Okay. And
Follow up, and then we'll go to Ms. Brownlee.
secondly, correct me, did we discuss how it would affect the area congestion there? And that, is that smooth, and has that been handled in a good way to?
You mean traffic-wise or?
Traffic-wise, that's it.
Yeah, there was a question last time that was brought up. We did discuss that. We communicated with the building principal. They're all in favor of it. When they have larger events, they don't do them on site. I don't know if Molly's here tonight. I don't see her. They move to a different location.
Okay.
She is very much in favor of this and believes that they can handle those events like that.
Okay.
And we did provide an update in the end of the week, a few weeks ago, and I could try to pull it up, but the area that was in question the last time about parking, they said where it's going, it won't interfere and it
they don't
won't
use
take
that.
away any current parking, is what Ms. Struzo shared back with us. They don't currently use it for parking.
Ms. Brownlee Page.
And that was my question. I'm all for it. I think it would be excellent for them. But the concern was the parking and then all the drama with the buses.
Yeah.
Has that been resolved?
So there were some adjustments. So Ms. Struzo said it doesn't, they don't lose any parking. It's in where it is, where it's going, that's not used for parking. The other issue with the buses, the UG and the school district have partnered. There are cameras there. They're watching it. They're going to look at the traffic flow and then determine if they need to switch it. So we're just waiting on the update. But I think they made a few adjustments with having people pull over further to the right or left, so they're not in the center of the street and cars that my understanding is cars have been able to pass through, but they're actually catching camera footage to see if that is possible. But, so we'll give an update on that after they do the
'Cause
collect.
I know there were some vacant lots. Did we drop that and just go with what we're dealing with now?
I have not been able to make communication with there's one particular property owner across the street. I can continue to pursue that if the board would like me to do that. But as for this, since it's not really impacting the parking, we can go ahead and move with that, but I can certainly look into that later.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you, thank you, Greg, thank you.
Thank you. Any additional questions
Thank you, Doug.
on this item? Okay, thank you for that follow-up on those previous questions. Thank you, Mr. Clemens. Ms. Downing, roll call.
Wanda Brownlee Page,
Wanda Brownlee Page, yes.
Yolanda Clark, Randy Lopez,
Randy, yes.
Robert Mylan Jr.,
Robert Mylan Jr., yes.
Pamela Penn Hicks,
Pamela Penn Hicks, yes.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's,
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, yes.
Yolanda Clark,
Yolanda Clark, yes.
Thank you, Board. Motion is approved. Next item, Board, it's recommended the Kansas City, Kansas Board of Education approve the purchase of a 2018 Isuzu NQR refrigerated box truck from the Used Truck Center in the amount of $44,162 as submitted by Mr. Carell, Dr. Pegram, and Ms. Fabro and Dr. Stubblefield.
So moved.
Second,
Moved and seconded. Questions or discussion on this item? Ms. Brownlee Page?
Excuse me. They're purchasing a used truck. What was the price of a new truck? And what's the longevity of these used trucks? It just doesn't seem to make sense.
Yeah, a new truck's about $120,000, and they made the decision based on their assessment of it. They had a mechanic look at it, and their assessment of it with the hours on the refrigeration unit, that it could be a useful truck. It's only got 91,000 miles on it,
And what's the normal lifespan of these trucks?
about 200,000 miles is what I
Okay.
get out of it.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. Additional questions or comments? Discussion? Hearing none, seeing none. Ms. Downing?
Wanda Brownlee Page,
Wanda Brownlee Page, yes.
Yolanda Clark,
Yolanda Clark, yes.
Randy Lopez,
Randy, yes.
Robert Mylan Jr.,
Mylan Jr., yes.
Pamela Penn Hicks,
Pamela Penn Hicks, yes.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, yes.
Thank you, Board. Motion is approved. Before we go to the next item, I'm out of practice. That break really messed me up. Was wondering, Board, if we could take, if we have, and I don't know if they're all still here, but our administrators of the month, if we could take a board photo with our administrators of the month for those that are here. I apologize if any of them left. There they come. Thank you so much, and I apologize for keeping you a few extra minutes. I know you want to go home. So we're going to take a brief recess. While we do that, we'll take a photo with the administrators of the month and then their team who else nominated them. So give us a quick minute. Thank you.
Always back there. You can always.
Okay, thank you, everyone. All right, next on our agenda board is item number 8. This is a new item. This is for information only. No action is being asked of the board tonight. Hopefully you had a chance to review this. If there are any questions, you can certainly ask tonight. If not, please submit your questions to Dr. Stubblefield. This may or may not come back before the board at a future meeting for potential action, but it is here for information tonight. Are there any questions on item 8A tonight? Seeing and hearing none, we will move on. But again, as you review that, if the questions do come up, please make sure you submit those to Dr. Stubblefield. Next, board, we have a couple of reports that we're going to hear. First, we have an early childhood report from us. Good evening, and we hear our first report.
And Dr. Cook is going to tell us all about it with the team that's here.
I'm actually going to pass the baton, yeah. Good evening, board. Good evening, President Lopez. Good evening, Dr. Stubblefield. We are here tonight to give you an update on a planning committee that we've been a part of for the past year. So I'm going to turn it over to Callie and Megan, who are here, to share some information with you, and then we will be happy to answer questions if there are any.
Oops.
All right. Hello, board. Hello, Dr.
Good evening.
Stubblefield. My name is Callie Baker. This is Megan Cooper. We're presenting on behalf of the Early Childhood Planning Time Committee and the work that our department and committee has been doing over the past year. We're going to talk a little bit about why this came about, why we pushed for this in negotiations last year, the changes that we've implemented this year, and what our next steps will be.
So our why. Early Childhood Center staff only get planning time on Wednesdays due to the fact that there is only 10 minutes before our duty day, 10 minutes after our duty day, and we supervise children for the full 3.5 hours or full day that they are in our program.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to... Here we go.
All right. Sweet. All right, thanks. All right.
With our duty date, our planning time only falling on Wednesdays, one of the major problems we have is on if a snow day falls on a Wednesday, which is unfortunately historically how it happens in KCK, early childhood teachers lose 100% of their plan time. And this is something that we have never had a plan for. And additionally, our ever-increasing program expectations and student needs have resulted in a workload that exceeds 225 minutes of weekly plan time. And finally, we know that an investment in early childhood learning results in a significant gains for students K through 12. So the better equipped our program and staff are, the better outcomes we have for those students in their future.
I won't read the whole slide, but this is our charge per the 24-25 negotiated agreement. So we were directed to, during the 2025 calendar year, that the board and the association would form a joint committee to study our planning time and make recommendations for how plan time might be increased for early childhood staff. And the committee was composed of half association members and half administration. Knowing that we had a program change for this school year, that administrative piece did expand, but it was all for the purpose of collaborating together. So this is when we met. We met 11 times over the past year to address our plan time needs and the changes that we thought were feasible. During these meetings, we discussed our current duties and responsibility that staff are experiencing, compensatory strategies that have been used by staff historically to manage our caseload and our amounts of workload. And we looked at potential solutions to maximizing our plan time on our given Wednesdays, or potentially on other school days. We considered the benefits of and potential barriers to changes regarding our PLCs, our professional learning communities, our professional development schedule, adding a specials rotation. Early childhood does not have a specials rotation, and I don't think has for a while. We also looked at extra duty pay and or additional work days for early childhood staff, and the potential removal of certain duties and responsibilities.
So in the past, the early childhood has experienced the following. In the year of the 23-24 school year, the early childhood teachers missed 305 minutes of their plan time by the end of February. And for us having it daily, that's hard, with it missing that much. And this was all due to snow days. And so it's hard for us to miss those minutes. Also in the past, there has been no formal plan of how to help make up this time for certified teachers at the early childhood level. We do have to commend our administration that during the 24-25 school year, they did work together to find ways in our program calendar to work in some of the missing plan time minutes during that school year due to inclement weather. As you can see on the slide presented right now, there has been a program change, and our classrooms are made up a little bit differently than they have in the past. So at this time, we are still working through many of the changes and figuring out what is best suited for our staff to meet everyone's needs.
So with our new departmental structures in place, early childhood has been able to successfully implement the following changes. We have made sure that all Wednesday professional development intentionally includes application time, so that as we discuss and engage in the content and then are able to get immediate time to go back and implement that, whether it's in our classrooms, in our physical space, which is huge for early childhood, or in our lesson plans. The current plan for EC is to adjust the PD calendar to ensure that certified staff are given back a minimum of 200 minutes of missed plan time on any Wednesday where we're closed due to inclement weather, to give some degree of that back. We've also worked hard on allocating time for some of the duties that maybe didn't exist in this program several years ago, but are things that have been added to plates due to grants, et cetera. And so that includes completing our DRDP data, completing ILPs, doing FastBridge certification, and doing EDECA's emotional assessments. Additionally, something that we want to continue exploring is what some type of specials rotation might look like for our early learners. So we know that would have to be different than elementary, given the age level and the restrictions on supervision and such, but we're trying really hard to continue thinking outside of the box and really consider basic needs like student-teacher ratios and budget considerations.
We are very proud of our KCKPS early childhood program, and after several hard years, are very grateful for the opportunity to collaborate and have positive and necessary changes. We invite you to come out and visit our sites and help support your understanding of what we do and what the needs are of our students. And thank you for your time. And do you have any questions?
Thank you so much to the team, and I love seeing the sprinkled in yellow shirts of support in the audience as well. Early childhood is definitely something that we love and need to continue to invest in, so thank you for all the work that you are doing every single day. So, Ms. Brownlee-Page and others for
You mentioned
questions.
specials. Have you found any states where they've been able to do it?
We have actually visited some programs that do incorporate specials, and so that's something that we are going to look into. Where I've seen it done in the past, they have used classified staff because there has to be 2 adults in the classrooms, and created curriculum specific to early childhood for PE or for library. They're actually, I visited Mays right outside of Wichita, and they actually do specials within their program. The one thing that we are having a difficulty with at this point is that our part-day students only come for 3.5 hours a day. And so it's really hard already to fit everything into that 3.5 hour time bracket 4 days a week. So if we add specials in, what does that look like? What do we have to take out to put it in? And then how do we make sure that our curriculum and everything else is we're still meeting those needs for our children?
Have you ever, I know there's a budget problem, talked about extending the day instead of having them part-time, that they're there the whole time?
That is something that we would love to consider. A lot of it is budgetary and also space. So whenever we take 2 part-day classrooms and make them full-day, we have to find another classroom, essentially. So it's something that we definitely look into. And each year around this time, we start to think about next year and what could we do a little bit differently as far as full day or more classrooms or more space, things like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. Additional questions? Seeing none, thank you so much for your time tonight. Board, as questions do come up, as you review the report and other questions come up, please submit those to Dr. Stubblefield. And if you haven't had a chance to get out there to visit our early childhood sites, especially for our new board members, I totally recommend it. And they do an amazing job of giving you all the insight. So thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you.
All right, next on our agenda, we will hear an update and a report from special education. I would invite Dr. Lori and Ms. Nelson to the podium as they will share an update. Good evening, good to see you both.
Good evening. Perfect. Thank you. Good evening, Board President Lopez, board members, Dr. Stubblefield, and all stakeholders in our community who are present today. As Director of Special Education Programs, now in my 5th year with KCKPS, I'm honored to share our Q2 progress update on the KCKPS Special Education 2025 through 28 Action Plan. This is indeed our roadmap for enhancing the ways that we serve families, students, and staff across all areas of special education. Our special education mission statement remains kids first, and our vision is to empower all students with exceptionalities to reach their full potential in school and community. And today we're going to focus on our Q2 updates that are focused around those priorities. You'll notice here that we also make sure that we are in alignment with our board goals as well as KESA outcomes and also those that we've presented as part of our special education focus. Speaking of focus, this year our theme is the Special Education SPED experience. It reflects our focus on students, families, and staff experiences in their daily or routine interactions with the special education department. This theme aligns with our district focus this year, Better Every Day, Laser Focus, which emphasizes consistent, intentional practices that support students and staff over time. Our first focal area is noted here, which is related to building a shared vision for strengthening communication, which continues to be one of our top priorities. This quarter, the SPED leadership team, including Dr. Lowry, who is here today, our executive director, Doretha Henry, Erica Brown, and myself, completed 44 school site visits across our elementary, middle, high school, and alternative programming. These visits were intended to support communication and gather feedback from school teams. We met informally and connected with teachers, paraprofessionals, administrators to hear about current practices, successes, and also challenges they may be facing. In addition, communication with district leadership continued through regular updates via the weekly administrator's desk, as well as the superintendent's end-of-week report. This is supporting consistent and transparent information sharing. Our second focus area is around collaboration and culture, which is central to the SPED experience. This quarter, the department convened roundtable discussions as well as SPED advisory group meetings where we had subgroups meet, as you note there, to connect about structured opportunities for us to garner feedback and also have opportunities for collaboration. These groups included staff, parents, and district partners, and they also serve in an advisory capacity to inform departmental planning, communication, and engagement efforts. In addition, SPED staff participated or had opportunity to participate in the huddles that were offered, and then we also produce and send out to our staff the monthly SPED newsletters, which are shared as ongoing communication tools and help us connect across departments. Another focus area, which is the third, is recruiting, retaining, and then also supporting the development of our special education staff through collaboration, professional learning, and shared solution seeking. Throughout this quarter two, the special education department worked in partnership with our building leaders, our district teams, and staff to identify creative and practical approaches to supporting students and staff across programs. Professional development remained a very strong priority, and doing so, we were able to provide 16.5 hours of professional learning opportunities to our SPED staff across this quarter. These sessions included instructional supports, compliance-related training, as well as targeted learning for paraprofessionals, all designed to strengthen daily practice and staff efficacy. These efforts reflect our ongoing commitment to supporting staff with meaningful collaboration and continuous learning in service to our students. You'll also notice here our SPED Instructional Hub. This is our front-facing resource that's available to stakeholders within our community. 24/7 access is available. It gives you resources related to compliance, instructional tools, and also very user-friendly format for accessing these materials. The hub supports consistency, accessibility, and further alignment across schools and programs, and reflects our continued commitment to practical systems that support our daily practice. As we look to, oops, wrong direction. There we go. All right. As we look ahead to quarter three, our focus remains on continued implementation of the SPED action plan and maintaining consistent communication and collaboration across schools, district teams, and with our community partners and families. Ultimately, the SPED experience reflects shared accountability, ensuring that every interaction with students and families is thoughtful, respectful, and supportive. We appreciate the continued support of our board and our district leadership as we work toward a stronger future for special education in KCK. At this time, I'd like to welcome any questions or feedback that you may have.
Randy, I got a
Thank you, Ms. Nelson. Appreciate the information. Thank you, Dr. Laurie and team. We'll open up. Mr. Milan.
Thank you for your presentation, all what you have put in place here. My question I'd like to ask the special ed department basically is staffing and being compatible, and is I don't want to say it, efficient enough to accomplish your goals and your focus in the areas that you numerically, I think you know where I'm going to meet to the focus and the areas that you all are focused in, and the goals. Let me say that the goals that you have established and presented for the SPED department.
So as you can imagine, of course, staffing, sure, for special education and for a lot of positions within education right now is a challenge across the nation. But we have come up with lots of creative solutions and ideas that we work with other departments as well as with our community partners, i.e. programming that allows paraprofessionals, for instance, or classified staff to become certified teachers, and we support that process and growth. So we also are growing our own, but we also work with all of our HR partners and building leaders to help build and strengthen that completion where we want to get to 100%. We'd all love 100%, but I will tell you that we've been pretty consistently above the 80 to 85%, which is pretty good in terms of it's not filled, but it's much better than it was 5 years ago, and we're really proud of the advancement that we've been able to make collaboratively as a team to try to fill those gaps.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Brownlee Page and then Ms. Penn Hicks. Ms. Penn Hicks?
Okay. Well, thank you for the presentation. I know that we are no longer in a co-op, and I wanted to know how that is affecting your service delivery within special education.
So I don't know if Dr. Stubblefield, you were about to.
I was just going to say, we're still a co-op.
Right.
We're now in a two-school, two-district co-op. Bonner has submitted the paperwork, so we're anticipating for the 26-27 school year that we'll be a co-op. For us, it really won't change much because we were the host district. So once Piper and both Bonner were able to hire their own staff, get programming in place, they are becoming independent. So for us, it won't have any impact because we provide services that they couldn't necessarily provide because of their size. But they've now grown to be able to do majority of it, and we'll Piper still continues to contract for like some specialized classrooms, and we anticipate doing the same for Bonner.
Thank you.
You, Ms. Brownlee Page.
My question too is regard to staff. How has the state board helped you guys, knowing we don't have enough staff, but yet there are guidelines, things that are required for you guys to do? And you're trying to do the best that you can. But how has the state helped you in trying to do that?
So I can't speak specifically to the state's specific things that they've done, but I do know just the fact that we're able to have licensure that is a little bit more forgiving in terms of our limited apprentice licensure program. It allows those people and staff members who have interest in being a part of the teaching profession to come in with a bachelor's degree, and then we're able to provide the training and support and partner with our universities to offer them licensure while they're in the process of learning. And that's been really one of our successful ways of recruiting teachers from within and also bringing in people that already obviously love the work that they do in schools and love being a part of the Kansas City, Kansas public school community. And we're just able to grow our own. So even just them extending that policy and extending that opportunity is a huge win because there are other states that do not allow that. So they're consistently trying to figure out ways to get more staff. I know there are also opportunities for us to participate in the evaluation of programs and certification. And that's one that's opened up and offered to any staff, leadership staff, as well as teaching staff who want to do program evaluation as volunteers. That gives an opportunity also to make sure there's alignment with what universities are doing in terms of preparation for staff, and does it align with our current needs? Maybe the model that they have just doesn't quite exist or meet our needs currently in this context, sort of like what you heard with EC saying, there are more demands, more things that we have to be able to do. So we want to make sure there's alignment and having real feedback from people on the ground who are seeing the needs in real time.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. Additional questions or discussion? Okay. If things do come up, please email Dr. Stubblefield. We'll make sure to get that information to everyone. Thank you for the report tonight, Ms. Nelson and Dr. Laurie and team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, continuing with our agenda, item 10, we have a new policy updates that came out in December of 2025. Mr. Goheen, we'll pass this to you.
So in the agenda packet, you'll see there's the packet we received from the Kansas Association of School Boards, which does the primary policy update suggestions to the district. For the new board members, they'll do this in December, and then they'll do it again in June. And so we have 2 times a year that we tend to look at policies on a large scale, as opposed to other points in times of the year where we might look at a specific policy or a couple of policies based upon recommendation from staff, from legal, or from board member suggestions. In this case, KASB has recommended changes to policies. Well, they've identified 12 total policies, I believe, one of which is a new policy, and the rest are changes or modifications to current policies. These range from everything to modifications to the executive session language, all the way down to addressing visitors in the school. We've gone through these, and of the 12 policies, there are 9 that we are making recommendations that the board adopt for first read. And I can identify those for you so that you can take a look rather than go one by one. That is board policy BCBK, which deals with executive sessions. The additional language that KSB is recommending be added deals with a addition to make it it's already a criminal offense to breach privacy, but they've had some incidents, not at our district, but at other districts, where somebody has attempted to record an executive session, and except in circumstances where that is required by statute. For example, if you have a student due process hearing appeal, that's required to be recorded. But otherwise, they're not supposed to be recordings that take place in the executive session, and they're recommending that we adopt a sentence that indicates that we would prosecute anybody that does record during an executive session. So that's one recommendation they're making. The other policies that are in place here that we're recommending be adopted, the changes be adopted, are BG, which is deals with memberships. That deals with KASB separating a little bit from the National School Board Association. They're still an affiliate member, but they are also looking at other options for national membership. So they are taking that language out, or proposing to take that language out. IIBE, which is a new policy trying to deal with artificial intelligence and its uses or permitted uses in the school. It leaves the actual determination of the usage to recommendations of staff and the development of a plan, but it does include a policy language dealing with that. IKB, which is modifications to deal with controversial issues. Some of IKB and some of the other ones we're going to look at here in a minute deal with religious opt-outs allowable under the new Supreme Court decision. And so those modifications we suggest you adopt. IKCA, which is, again, includes some opt-out language. It essentially is moving from the human sexuality education policy language reference specific to AIDS, which was included in the policy years ago when it was initially adopted, but no longer is necessary. IKD is religion and curricular and school-sponsored activities. Again, that's designed to deal with changes based on the Supreme Court decision, and we recommend you adopt that language change. IKDA is another religious objection to activities policy, again, dealing with the change in the Supreme Court decision. And then JQI deals with adult students and some slight modification of the language. And KM, which deals with visitors to schools, and adds some language dealing with off-duty law enforcement officers and prohibiting any requirements that are already prohibited by statute to require certain identifications by those officers in any sort of admission to the school district as visitors. There are 3 policies that we are not recommending that you adopt the changes on. That's IHF, which is your graduation requirements. The board members who are already on the board may recall that we spent a significant amount of time about a year ago going through and changing our graduation requirements and coming up with some specific distinctions. So our policy is significantly different than what KASB recommends. Because we spent that time on that, I don't recommend that we undo that time and adopt their more standardized policy. JBCC deals with enrollment of non-resident students and really just deals with one sentence dealing with transportation language. However, Our policy does differ from the JBCC policy that is the KASB model policy based upon some uniqueness to our district. So I'll take a look at the transportation language and maybe see if we can modify our current policy, but I don't recommend that you adopt the KASB policy at this time. And the last one is JCAC, which is interrogation and investigation. And again, we've modified our language fairly significantly from what the model policy is, so I don't recommend you adopt that change at this time. So our policy recommendations are that you adopt for first read, 9 of the policies which we've identified and have that in motion for first read, and that you not adopt the other 3.
Thank you, Mr. Goheen. Are there questions? And just again, for clarity for the full board, these go through 3 reads. All policy changes or recommendations or modifications will go through 3 reads. So this is just the first time that we'll see them, review them, have an opportunity to ask questions. And if we want to make any adjustments or changes, we can. They will come back before the board at a future board meeting, and we'll go through this at least a couple more times. So we'll have more opportunities to make adjustments or modifications if necessary. So.
Right, and it's also helpful if you don't have questions or comments this evening, if you do in between the board meetings, if you let Dr. Stubblefield or myself know, then we can be prepared to bring back those changes or answer those questions at the next board meeting during second read.
Thank you, Mr. Goheen. So it's been recommended, and is there a motion to approve for first read, review and approve for first read those 9 policies that were recommended, and I'll make sure I have this correct: BCBK, BG, IIBE, IKB, IKCA, IKD, IKDA, JQI, and KM.
That's correct.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve for first read?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions or discussion at this time? Seeing and hearing none, Ms. Downing.
Wanda Brownlee Page,
Wanda Brownlee Page, yes.
Yolanda Clark,
Yolanda Clark, yes.
Randy Lopez,
Randy, yes.
Robert Mylan Jr.,
Robert Mylan Jr., yes.
Pamela Penn Hicks,
Pamela Penn Hicks, yes.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's,
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, yes.
Thank you, board. Thank you, Mr. Goheen. All right, next board, we will hear from our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Stubblefield.
Good evening, everyone. I just have a few announcements and reminders. I will start with saying that January 9th was Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. So I would like to extend our sincere thanks to the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Police Department and our local law enforcement partners for their dedication to protecting our students, staff, schools, and community. Your service, commitment, and support do not go unnoticed, and we thank you for helping keep our schools and community safe. So thank you. As I shared earlier, we are encouraged to share that the chronic absenteeism has decreased across the district. Nearly all of our schools decreased by 3% or more, which reflects the collective efforts of our students, families, and staff to prioritize regular attendance. We know that in order for our students to achieve academically, they actually first have to be here physically. So to our principals, staff, and our team here at district office, great job for first semester on that accomplishment. Kansas City, Kansas Schools is grateful to receive a $25,245 grant from the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation. This grant will fund the purchase of 17 new ballistic vests and carriers for our police departments. Just want to say, if you're interested in a rewarding career change in becoming a teacher, our Teach Fellow Pathways are now advertising to recruit. The first meeting will be held on starting Wednesday, January 14th. That's tomorrow, from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then there are additional dates, January 28th, February 11th, and February 25th. We encourage anyone is interested in taking the first step towards becoming a classroom teacher to attend those sessions. That's one of many pathways that we recruit to open the door for becoming an educator through an alternative pathway. two former Washington High School students, this started while they were attending Washington High School, created a plan for an ideal dog park as a part of a classroom project. These two students had the opportunity to see their classroom designs come to life at a ribbon cutting ceremony that was held in November at Wellborn Dog Park, located at 2520 North 55th Street. It was Samantha Ozirio, Martisa Hernandez, and Daniel Angel Franco. So their park, it started out as a project and a client-connected project or a project for them to build something, and now it's actually a park that was designed by our students who are now former students. And I would like to congratulate Savion Stone, the quarterback at Washington High School, on being selected to the 2026 Kansas Shrine Bowl. Savion is one of 88 All-Star athletes chosen statewide for this honor. He is the first quarterback in Kansas City, Kansas to both rush and pass for more than 1,000 yards in a single season. So congratulations to Savion and his coach, Cameron Smith, on this outstanding achievement. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Stubblefield. Just a few comments on my end, then I'll open the floor to the board. I do want to echo Dr. Stubblefield, a thank you to our law enforcement team. You guys do a great job. You're more than just law enforcement. You're out there building relationships with our students and their families, and I think that's a critical component of what you do every single day. And so I think that I just appreciate that being at the forefront of your work every day. So thank you for all the work that all of you do for our district. I do also want to just say hello and congratulations and welcome Miss Irene Cadillo, who's here today. I think this is your first board meeting with us since being hired on as the new executive director for the school's Foundation of Excellence. So welcome. We're glad to have you. Glad to see you here. And welcome to the team. Thank you, Miss Irene Cadillo. If you ever need they've got a great team over there already. And I think the addition of Irene is just excellent. So thank you for being here with us today. And then I also want to just say thank you to our health services team, especially right now with all the different flus and colds and everything else going around. Our health services team continues to do an excellent job, our nurses at our schools, to support our schools and students and making sure that they're healthy and safe and doing everything we can to take precautions against any of these flus and colds and everything else going around. So thank you for your work. And then on a somber note, I do just want to recognize the passing of Mr. Wendell Maddox, who was such a staple here in Wyandotte County for a long time, held several positions of leadership in Wyandotte County, was a guide and a mentor, such a great leader in our community, and for a long time was the president and CEO of United Way of Wyandotte County and did some great things there. So I know probably everyone in this room had a relationship with Wendell and Mr. Maddox and just a great individual, and his services will be this Friday. And so I just wanted to take a moment to lift him up in his passing, and we'll keep him and his family in our prayers as well, as he was a great leader in Wyandotte County for many, many years. So with that, I'll open up the floor to the board if there are any other comments.
Mr. Lopez.
Yes, Ms. Brownlee Page.
Ms. Clemens, who runs the Future Leaders Program, she lost her mother, and they're having her services at Salem Baptist Church this Saturday. I know that we lost a student, and some of our staff have lost some of their children. And I just want to say thank you for your condolences and the loss of my brother, and we do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Brownlee Page. Mr. Milan.
I'd just like to bring to the attention to the community and to us, Monday the 19th would be 46 years of celebrating and bringing awareness to Martin Luther King Day. 2026 celebration at Memorial Hall on 7th and Barnett. We know what that is. They have a great speaker for this year, the Reverend Dr. Claiborne Lee of the Mount Calvary Baptist Church in Fairfield, California. And the celebration is, and let me say this, the funding of the celebration goes to our children. And that's the highlight of the celebration because it includes the Reverend C.E. Taylor and Dr. Martin Luther King scholarships will be awarded to 25 graduating seniors from the Turner area, Piper area, and of course our area. And it's a great celebration, and the The King celebration is going to increase awareness to youth participation, and an art contest is part of that for 2026. It's open to all middle school and high school students. And $500 scholarships will be awarded to 25 graduating students in those particular school districts. Very resounding program, and I just encourage we can come in and help celebrate that endeavor. It's been in our community for a long time, and you know, let me say that it ain't a Baptist thing, it's not a Methodist thing, not an Episcopalian thing. It's a community thing.
That's right.
It's all of us as we go forward, and it's something very, very positive, and it's for the children. Not a lot of, but you can help anybody in this way, whether it's 20, 25, 40, or 50. It's good to be a part of this endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Excuse
Mylan.
me, what was the location again?
Memorial Hall,
Okay.
7th and Barnett. We know where that is. And it's a great program, and they will have singing, and young people are involved in doing that, endeavor in the program. Yeah, and participating. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mylan. Ms. Clark, and then I also just wanted to say to Officer Green, we're thinking about you too, my friend, so just wanted to lift you up and your family as well. Ms. Clark.
All right, thank you. Good evening. Welcome to our new board members. I'm sorry I wasn't able to be there in person tonight to get to see you, but hopefully we'll get to spend lots of time together soon. I also want to call out Mickey Wells. Mickey and her husband both worked within this district, graduated within this district, and so we lost Mickey January the 6th. She had been at Douglas for years with FACES, and so her services will be January 24th. But I definitely want to give our condolences to the Wells family.
That's right.
I should say the Wells and Gwen family.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Clark. Anything else from board members?
One other thing, if you can come on the 15th, which is Thursday, at the state capitol at 1 o'clock, they're having a Martin Luther King celebration. So if you want to come, and then also come up and meet the representatives who represent you in your districts, if you live in the state of Kansas, you need to come up, introduce yourself. You have concerns, people are more than happy to see you.
Thank you, Ms. Brantley Page. Ms. Penn Hicks.
I just want to thank the board and the staff for welcoming us to our new positions. And I want to thank the community for coming tonight and sharing with us this opportunity to represent you and our children and our community as well as we possibly can. We look forward to it, and we need your support and your continued encouragement in the process. Thank you.
Thank you. With that, board, our next agenda item is 12A, would entertain a motion to recess to executive session for teacher negotiations pursuant to the exemption for employer-employee negotiations under the Kansas Open Meetings Act to include Dr. Stubblefield, Mr. Goheen, Dr. Jones, Mr. Hansford. And that's it going in. Going in for 10 minutes, going in at 6:45.
So moved.
Moved
Second.
and seconded. Questions? Ms. Downing.
Wanda Brownlee Page,
Wanda Brownlee Page, yes.
Yolanda Clark,
Yolanda Clark, yes.
Randy Lopez,
Randy, yes.
Robert Mylan Jr.,
Robert Mylan Jr., yes.
Pamela Penn Hicks,
Pamela Penn Hicks, yes.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, yes.
Thank you.
Staff, if you're not a part of an executive session, you're free to leave.
motion to return to open session, please?
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Clark, seconded by Ms. Penn Hicks. Any questions? All right, Ms. Downing.
Wanda Brownlee Page? Couldn't hear, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
She said yes.
Okay, Yolanda Clark?
Wanda Clark, yes.
Randy Lopez?
Randy, yes.
Robert Mylan Jr.?
Robert Mallon Jr., yes.
Pamela Penn Hicks?
Pamela Penn Hicks, yes.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's?
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there a motion to recess to executive session for consultation with the attorney on matters which we deem privileged in the attorney-client relationship under the Kansas Open Meetings Act with potential action to follow to include Dr. Stubblefield, Mr. Goheen, and Dr. Jones for 10 minutes going in at 6:59. At 6:59. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Penn Hicks, seconded by Mr. Mylan. Ms. Downing.
Wanda Brownlee Page?
She said yes.
Okay, Yolanda Clark?
Yolanda Clark, yes.
Randy Lopez?
Randy, yes.
Robert Mylan Jr.?
Robert Mallon Jr., yes.
Pamela Penn Hicks?
Pamela Penn Hicks, yes.
And Joycelyn Strickland Egan's?
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
executive, or motion to go back into open session, please.
Okay.
Is there a motion to do so? Moved by Mr. Mylan, seconded by Ms. Penn Hicks. Ms. Downing.
Wanda Brenley Page?
Yes.
Yolanda Clark?
Yolanda Clark, yes.
Randy Lopez?
Randy Lopez, yes.
Robert Mylan Jr.? Pamela Penn Hicks?
Pamela Penn Hicks, yes.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's?
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, yes.
Okay.
All right, motion to extend executive session for 5 minutes. Moved by Ms. Penn Hicks, seconded by Mr. Mylan. Ms. Downing.
Hold on 1 second for me. I'm sorry. Was Mr. Mylan first or second?
Second.
Okay.
Ms. Penn Hicks motioned and then Mr. Mylan seconded.
Thank you.
No problem.
Wanda Brownlee Page?
I'm not trying to be funny. Yes.
Yolanda Clark?
Yolanda Clark, yes.
Randy Lopez?
Randy Lopez, yes.
Robert Mylan Jr.?
He said yes.
Okay. Pamela Penn Hicks?
Pamela Penn Hicks, yes.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's?
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
motion to return to open session, please? Moved. Is there a second?
A second.
Moved and seconded. Questions? Ms. Downing?
Yolanda Clark. Randy Lopez.
Randy Lopez, yes.
Robert Mylan Jr.
Robert Mylan Jr., yes.
Pamela Penn Hicks.
Pamela Penn Hicks, yes.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's.
Joycelyn Strickland Egan's, yes.
Yolanda Clark.
He left.
Wanda Brenley's not here. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Stubblefield. Thank you, board. Congratulations, Ms. Strickland Egan's and Ms. Penn Hicks. You survived your first board meeting, and we got out before 7:30. Please, let's make that a regular thing. But next time we'll be here till 11. So I'm kidding. So, thank you again. Congratulations to you both. Welcome to the team. We're glad to have you. With that, this meeting is adjourned. Have a good night.
Thank you so much.